Ah, the forest crossroads. This is a fun one. Really easy. And it's just me. Good. This is one of the Chaos 2, or no, sorry, Chaos 1 maps that I like to solo. Because it's super easy to solo. Because there's only, well, I say 3 directions. There's 4 entrances, but 3 are on one side. So in the Chaos Trials, all you have to do is like bulk up stuff up there, and your defences are sorted near enough. Right, I'm going to focus on the joint path, the double path, mostly. What's that doing? Interesting. Sorted. Go. Oh, I see. You literally just plop out of the sky to the death. That's so cruel. Dead. Right, we've got one. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty much sorts itself out. Let's just sell all but the one next to the shield. Make it interesting. I'm supposed to make it ultimately interesting, we just have nothing, or get my barriers and flip them around, because I don't think it can damage them. I remember it being a thing in the first one, if you wanted to do the story missions, but without like using, what was it? It was like, don't use towers, and only using towers, and there was a workaround where you could flip the squire's towers around instead of having to use the apprentices because they were weaker. And because the enemies weren't hitting the spikes, it wouldn't damage them, so you weren't using towers technically. It didn't count the fact that you actually built them. I think it was based on them actually doing damage. which was really cheeky. Which helped me solo some of them. I really had trouble with a few until one of my friends came along and bought the game and played it with me. So that was on the Xbox 360, and then we both had it on PC, which was one of the few games, apart from Minecraft, that I actually cross-platformed, so to speak, with friends, because of I use Macs. I'm not like a die-hard Mac fan. I would get a Windows laptop if I could afford one. Obviously, the last thing I could afford was a Mac. So most of my money disappeared, and then just surviving in the day-to-day world was kind of consumed with the rest of my funds. Very rarely get to actually treat myself to anything these days. Although, having said that, the last thing I did buy was, well, the last two things. There was Medieval for the PS1 and Abe's Odyssey for the PS1. They were in some local trading shops for cheap, and I was like, get them, no questions asked. Although Medieval was on hold for like a month, but nobody bought it. I think it was like £12, which I don't think is that bad, because it came out, it was the beginning of PS1's lifespan, I think, when it was introduced, so it's quite old. One shop I tend to go into, they had Crash Bandicoot and a few others, but at the time I couldn't afford them, and now they're gone, so I really wish I'd bought them, but again, I didn't have the money, so that's a shame. I keep looking over at the back path, it's like, they're not really there though. Because it's the back path. Yeah. Let's fill that up with flame warriors. Oh, damn. No one else has joined. It's weird how this one's had no one else pop into it. Those of you who are watching who know know good strategies and stuff, well, I know that I can overlap the auras by just about half and half sort of thing. I'm just doing it to get the job done. I know I've got the defense units. It's just dropping them literally on top of each other. I'm just doing this to have fun. The wisps, the dragony wisps of spirits you see are another shard. Oh, someone joined in. After 10 melee hits, whatever I do next releases them, and they will swirl around a group of enemies in front of me. I believe they do quite a high percentage of damage, based on my swords. It's either my swords attack or my hero's damage, or my skills or something, which is pretty useful. It softens them up a little. I've mentioned the shocking thing. What else have I got? I've got a thing that allows you to do bonus damage during the taunt, which I just did. Quite a lot of stuff, really. I thought I'd readied up. I apologise for that if that was a little loud. That's the game, not me. It literally just does this huge roar for no apparent reason with the boss. If I turn the volume down, you'll be able to hear it. You won't be able to hear everything else. These are the lady orcs, which you don't really see. But as you may have noticed, they have a butt of buttly proportion. They really exaggerated that female aspect. Ah, damn it. Well, that female characteristic, even. Although I'm upgrading shields, it's not like we need them now, the bosses are gone. It's one of the tougher levels. This is where I started struggling. I couldn't solo it. It's like solo the story, because I went ahead to get an idea of what happened after the sewer. And this was the level which stopped me. Because those lady orcs, because there's 4 of them, whereas in previous levels there's only been like 2 bosses, or they've been like kobolds, they've been a piece of cake. They're like juggernauts. They walk in and just start slashing, and your defences don't stand a chance. So I had to go off and find a way to level up. I went all the way to 50. I did my standard RPG type game practice, like things like Dead Rising and stuff. I maxed out my level to the bait, like the standard cap, because I knew there'd be something afterwards. Oh, cutscene, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's Betsy.
After the enemy is defeated at Forest Crossroads, reinforcements arrive to bring the crystal to Dragonfall. But after seeing the airship brought down by a wyvern, the heroes decide to go to the crash site. Whoever was on board may need help. As they leave, they vow to catch up to the caravan as soon as possible.
Well then, I've completely forgotten what I was talking about now. Yeah, thanks for watching that, guys. What's the next one? Oh, we're going to the tree. We're literally going to the tree then. And then we rescue the sprites. So yeah. I will see you in the next mission.